Hi, my name is Chrissie Uminga. You might know me from DC Comics, Disney Art.
Hi, my name is Chrissie Zullo Uminga. You might know me from cover work on Marvel and DC Comics, and you're on Splash Pages.
Hey everybody, we're back at TerrificCon, and we're super pumped because we got an all-star creator couple here. We have Chris and Chrissie Uminga's here. And guys, thank you so much for taking time away from the art pad.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, no, absolutely. No, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, of course. So, Chris, I want to start with, correct me if I'm wrong, but DeviantArt played a really big part in getting you started, right?
It's true. It was the first place I was posting and sharing my art. Back in the day, it got me a lot of attention from collectors and whatnot, and then it got me into a lot of like gallery group shows, and that led to conventions, and people from Deviant would come and see me at conventions. So yeah, Deviant played a big part. That's crazy. I haven't thought about Deviant in a long time.
Oh yeah, no, it's still there, man.
Yeah.
You know, the internet's like that. And then, Chrissy, you were always drawing, right? So you were always drawing. You had crayons instead of me. It was movies to keep me quiet. You had crayons, so you were drawing, and I also was a school note margin guy.
Oh,
so.
yeah, I was going to say, I was always, I grew up as a Disney child. I loved all the animated movies, Saturday morning cartoons, always drawing, always doodling in my school notes.
Right.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, and then you went to UNC Charlotte, and that's art school, and that really kind of the discipline of...
Yes, I majored in illustration. They had, at that time, they had a great illustration program. I'm not sure if they still do nowadays, but it really helped me get my portfolio together and learn things I wouldn't have learned otherwise, like photography and sculpture and life drawing. So all those things I think helped, make me a better artist.
And then, Chris, it was Warner Bros. Who approached you to do some designs, and suddenly your work is in Hot Topic, you're at amusement parks, your statues and figures, right?
Yeah. It's, I think, really early on, DC Warner Brothers contacted me about doing some designs, and I didn't know what they were going to be for, but I was just so stoked because it was like my first big gig.
Right.
And next thing I know, I go to Hot Topic, and it's on backpacks, and I had people message me from like Six Flags Great Adventure, and it was on water bottles and whatnot. So it was crazy. Warner Brothers has been a good home to me.
Yeah. And then Chrissy, your first job was doing covers for Cinderella from Fable Time with Love. And, did you read any of Fables prior to?
Yes. So in college, my roommate was super into Fables, and I would steal her graphic novels.
As friends do.
Yeah, and read them, and I became obsessed with it, and I loved James Jean's covers. He did all the covers at that time, and actually that really inspired me to get into comics and get into comic covers, and Fables, my portfolio that I brought with me to my first Comic-Con was like fake Fables covers. So I did like all these, if I were to do Fables covers, this is what it would look like, and that's what I submitted to the DC editorial
awesome.
To try to get my first job.
Oh, okay, cool. No, it's great stuff.
Definitely read Fables.
Yeah. So now, Chris, your style has been described creepy but cute. Yeah. And I have to say proudly, I have one of your Spider-Man prints that's been on my wall through various places I've lived. So just like Spider-Man, he continued. Yeah, he's
keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, which is funny because I have arachnophobia. So I'm like Spider-Man. Like that's just life's irony. So what kind of inspired your style, and what kind of like criteria do you have when you're working on a piece, whether it's a commission, whether like, hey, I have this idea, and are there any favorites? Besides the Joker, and I know you've said it a lot, the Joker's your favorite. Yeah. But there's got to be...
Yeah.
Okay.
So I love drawing, obviously, the Joker, but I'm really starting to really like drawing The Thing and Bizarro right now. Like, those are my two and Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, yeah.
So I tend to really lean into, like, monsters and creatures.
Right.
And I think that goes to, when I was little, like, Universal Monsters was, like, a big influence on me, old horror movies. And I think... drawing-wise, I used to look at, Fangoria magazine and Famous Monsterland and things like that. But Saturday morning cartoons was a huge thing for me.
Oh, yeah.
And then I really fell into, like, like the outsider art things. So like Juxtapose magazine was like a big deal because looking at comics, there's a wizard and everything kind of had the same aesthetic, but seeing things like artists like Blaine Fontaine and all these other artists that I wasn't aware of really inspired me to be like, okay, I can draw how I want to draw.
I have 3 words for you: the Monster Squad. Just do it. Just go for it, man. Okay. There you go. Yeah, yes. Wolfman has nards. So, Chrissy, for the release of Star Wars Force Awakens back in the fabled year of 2015, you were commissioned by Fandango Media to do Women in Star Wars as the Kyle Messiah part. So, what was it like being asked to work on that? And are you a Star Wars fan? And I hate to say it, if you are, what is the favorite and or what is your Star Wars controversial hot take?
Yes. So yes, that was a dream come true project. Yes, I am a Star Wars fan. I have been since I was a kid. My favorite Star Wars movie is Empire Strikes Back because I love Hoth. I just love like the winter planets, and the Wampas are my favorite. Do I have a controversial?
A controversial hot take. It's like, this is my opinion. This is my opinion.
I think it's a little oversaturated now. I really enjoyed The Mandalorian. That's sort of like my favorite thing that has come out.
Season 2?
I did enjoy season 2.
This is the way.
Yeah. But maybe tone it down a little bit.
Oh no, absolutely. I think
it's too much Star Wars recently.
Last Jedi?
You don't have to be. Listen, you don't have to be. I know you live with them, but you don't have to be peer pressured in answering. Okay, this is a free zone. Okay, when it's your turn for the mic, sir, you can say whatever, but do not bully this woman. Okay?
No, but no, I love Star Wars, and I love all the lore and all the, I love the cartoons, and so it was a total honor.
Do you solve problems with lightsaber duels? Because I feel like I can see that you too. It's like, no, we're going to do this.
We do have lightsabers, and you even got that really nice lightsaber at Disney where you actually get to build it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So that was pretty cool with the
I did that.
Universal.
I did that. I did that. I was like, no, I'm going to build. I have my own lightsaber and I tell my partner all the time, I was like, when it snows, we're going outside and we're going to this nearby park and we're going to duel and everyone's going to be like, I want what they're having.
I don't think we've ever had a duel, but me and my brother used to always have lightsaber duels when we were kids.
That was how I settled arguments with my dad. I was like, okay, let's go. Let's go. And in that case, I very much lost because he was bigger than me. But you got to do what you got to do. So let's see. I was like, the questions. Chris, so besides working for like Lucasfilm, Marvel, DC, Disney, I have to ask, Batman's Mystery Case book. Like, what was it like working on that? Were there any challenges? I mean, it's a young adult book. Were there any challenges, and how did you overcome them? And are there any hilarious Easter eggs in there that you put in that you're like kind of waiting for someone like, hey, what's that? And you're like, you get a prize that you know that.
So it was amazing opportunity because it all came from, I designed these statues for DC Collectibles.
Right.
And then they presented me with the idea for this book, and it was 156 pages.
Holy
and
crap.
I'd never really done sequentials of that nature, like that much. So that was really kind of scary at first.
Right.
Was like, just like, how am I going to do this? Because I would get the script, and it was really overwhelming. But then, like, the fun stuff was like, I got to design a Batmobile. And I got to, Batman's my favorite character. Dreams come true, yeah.
Dreams.
And it was literally during when lockdown started, so it gave me something to do.
Keep you sane.
Keep me sane.
Yes.
And Easter eggs, there's a lot. I hid everybody I know in that. I put Steve Urkel's in it.
Oh my God.
I put a lot of my friends, our dogs. I would hide friends' names in like signs and whatnot. Our friend Kyle is in it. And he cosplayed as himself from the book.
That's so meta.
Even our friend Kevin, I drew him in part of it, and then I drew him in a Dead Man book that I did for them.
Nice.
So now he likes to say he's canon.
He's canon.
Yeah.
No, he totally is. Absolutely. So, Chrissy, I know you still do cover work.
Yeah.
And we in Splash Pages are huge Muppets fans.
Oh,
We're always talking about doing a Muppets intro for our show.
That would be awesome.
And you did, Marvel's doing a celebration of the Muppets, so they're doing Muppets covers. You did a Hulk tribute, which was
Yes.
Honeydew and Beaker, which was just amazing. So what was it like contributing to that? And I have to say, do you have a favorite Muppet and/or Muppet movie?
Ooh.
And Chris, if you want, you can answer that too. I will say, for me, it's Muppet Treasure Island, and one of my favorites, hands down, is Bobo the Bear, because this is me all the time. Just so I'm just here talking to the Umingas, doing that.
Oh man, no, the Hulk cover with Beaker and Bunsen, that was a dream come true. Favorite Muppet, I don't know, I gotta go with...
The Sesame Street count?
Yeah, that counts. They're Muppets.
I know, but I still gotta go with like Kermit the Frog, I feel. I don't know. He's just,
Hold
like,
there.
so
Yep.
classic.
You're
yeah.
doing really good for
And
this
he's
interview
just
there.
such a great but no, it's really cool. Yeah, Marvel's celebrating 70 years of Muppets, so I was just happy to be a part of and all the covers are really cool homages and they're really clever, so it was really fun to be a part of that. So my favorite Muppet movie is probably Muppet Christmas Carol.
Excuse me, that goes without standing.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to say that. Like, if someone's like, "Oh, we don't watch it every Christmas," I was like, "There's something wrong
Right.
with your household, and you need to adjust that."
Little ghost Muppets, like the most
Is
terrifying.
like the Ghost of Christmas Past, I think.
Yo,
Or Prezi- or
no,
Present, yeah.
Future is terrifying.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just like a
because
floating
present's
ghost.
come in and
Yeah,
know
yeah,
me
yeah.
better, man.
Like a jellyfish ghost.
Yeah, like whatever
Yeah.
that ghost is
The
the
past
creepiest.
is. I was like, okay, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because if you had, I would have accepted Muppet Treasure Island. Because
Oh.
every once in a while,
I've seen Muppet Treasure.
you need to change that, young
Yeah,
lady.
I need to see
Listen,
it.
I know you got this Snow White thing going on. You need to change that because you will not stop singing Cabin Fever.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris gets it. He knows.
Also, rest in peace, Muppet Vision.
Yep. R.I.P.
yeah,
Muppet
yeah.
Vision.
But
30
rock and
years
roll
and counting.
Muppet Vision.
Yes. So last but not least, I would really love it. I'm going to give you the mic so you can also talk this story. I would love to know the story of how you two met, and if there are any funny stories, as you're both creators in the industry. So hold on. There we go.
So, Chrissy and I met at Heroes Con
Yeah.
in, what was it, 2020?
It was right
2007?
2008, I think.
2008.
Yeah.
It was your
And
first show.
It was my first convention ever because it was in Charlotte, North Carolina, where I went to school. Me and my friend got a table and we were just displaying our art.
Yeah.
You were
Same.
an artist.
It was my
there,
first time
too.
in Charlotte, and my friend and I were splitting a table in Artist Alley.
Yeah, and we just I really liked
I liked your art, yeah.
and we were friends for a really long time. Yeah, and we were like friends on MySpace or
Yeah.
something. Back in the
Back in the day, shout out
MySpace
to
days.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were just friends
buddies,
and
yeah.
for a long time, and then we got together, and now we do the
We traveled the world
cons.
together.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty cool.
We got married
2023.
We got engaged at Disney World, Epcot.
Yeah.
So
Did he end up on your top 8? Is that how you knew? It was
He was.
serious?
Were you in my top 8?
I think
know.
so.
I think
I
you
know
were.
that after we met each other, we both went onto MySpace and
Yeah.
found each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was how you knew it was serious.
Yeah.
You're on the top 8.
We were in the top
Whoa,
8.
top 8. And are you number 1?
I think for a while, I think we were just creeping on it, like not friends, but just look at.
Yeah,
nice style
Yeah.
there.
and every once in a while we'd see each other at the
Yeah.
conventions and stuff, so we just built a friendship
And
over
then
time.
she came to a convention with her mom, and I think I scared your mom.
You did scare my mom, yeah. But it's okay now. My
Yeah, I got
mom loves him
yeah,
now.
my mom-
so,
yeah, Nina's
yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for
Yeah,
having
thank you
us.
so much.
Appreciate it. So, no, don't worry. I'm going to hand this back to you in a minute. So, I just want to know before we wrap this up, what is the best way that people can interact with you on social media?
Yeah, so all of my social media is just my name. It's just Chrissie Zullo. So Instagram is at Chrissie Zullo. Facebook, same thing. So I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I have some videos on YouTube, but I'm not very updated with it. Twitter, Blue Sky.
Sky, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. My last name is Uminga, Uminga, and then it's 720. I think I might be the only Uminga out there. So
There's more out.
Yeah, there's more out there, but shh.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for having us, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely. So, everybody, stay tuned. We got more for TerrificCon. And until then, may the force be with you.
Oh.